Okay, I'm hoping I can get this video shot before the next call comes in. I'll try and be nice and quick. It says here, this private message to me says, I have some questions I'm hopeful that you'll be able to answer. I know you have a lot of subscribers and I'd appreciate it if you would. I'll try my best, okay. When I'm trying to induce an astral projection, sometimes, or most of the time I do, if I don't fall asleep, I will end up feeling very nauseated and uneasy in my chest and head. Is this a sign I'm getting close? For example, it happened just a few minutes ago as I was trying to actually project whilst listening to binaural beats. Is this nausea a symptom of getting close? It could be that you've got a problem with binaural beats, and that that frequency just doesn't work with you. Alright, nausea itself, no. A feeling of lightheaded euphoria, which is very mild and subtle and tranquil, but still a feeling of euphoria, yes. Okay, nausea, no. Alright, euphoria, yes. Or at least that's the way it seems to be, because I think that that's representative of hitting the gamma rhythm, I don't know. But I think that's what it is supposed to be. When you get that, you know, wonderful celestial type feeling going on there. Could you please give me a separation technique to do whilst I listen to binaural beats? Try your hardest not to use binaural beats. I know you're saying you're not very good at visualization, but instead just describe the story to yourself. Alright, keep your eyes closed whilst lying in bed, just tell yourself a story about what's supposed to happen, and do it very slowly. Okay, breathe gently and naturally and nice and relaxed in a meditative state once you've been doing, like, counting from 5 to 0 again and again and again, using that as your mantra or something similar, something really, really, really tedious and boring. And then tell yourself a story. Okay, you say like, I am slowly feeling, I'm starting to feel lighter. I am starting to feel like I am floating. You may not be feeling these things, but just tell yourself these things like regular affirmations as to all the stages of the astral projection journey, just as Sylvan Muldoon and Hereward Carrington described it in The Projection of the Astral Body. And go through this and see this litany that you're giving yourself, saying like, I am floating upwards very slowly, I am floating upwards very slowly, as your mantra. And once you've told yourself that you've finally risen to about 3 or 4 foot above the bed, you can then say, I am sliding through the air feet first, I am sliding through the air feet first, and so on and so forth, until you've told yourself a story that you've moved to, I don't know, 10 foot out of the bed area. And then you can say, like, I am slowly righting my body, and all the rest of it. And you may, during this particular experience, get some subtle symptoms which would be in cooperation with some of the things that people say you're supposed to go through during astral projection. I get the feeling that you will probably not be having a full-blown conscious astral projection straight away, but you will be doing some in visualization. So it'll be the sort of like lighter aspect of it. And whilst you're going through this storytelling to yourself, you will suddenly get glimpses in your visualization as to where your body might be, your astral body might be. That's probably what you're going to experience. Taking into account my experience with that particular lighter state of astral projection, okay? Because it's weird, but weird stuff can happen. So carry on practicing, but do it in a different way. I am concerned that you're reporting feeling nausea, because I've never felt nausea. Sylvan Muldoon did report an instance when he had a prolonged astral projection, and when his spirit body came, boom, straight back into his physical, he then felt very sick. But that didn't happen until like after he'd come back, not when he was on the way to having it. If it feels too uncomfortable, then basically don't do it and experiment with other things like just meditation and practicing visualization. Visualization is a skill to a certain degree, but also different forms of meditation tend to bring out visualization as well. So playing around with it will probably help, you know, just like the old expression goes, if you don't play with it, it won't get better.